Hello and welcome aboard the Stena Line Stena Hollandica ferry from Harwich in the UK to Hook of Holland in the Netherlands. We've been on board now for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I thought I'll do a full tour of the ship. Right, so I've started outside. As you can tell by the wind, it's very, very windy. I should have brought the dead cat microphone, but if you can hear me, that's awesome. But we will start outside. I'll just show you quickly the different seating areas, all the different benches, but it's not a very nice day to be utilising those today. So we'll go down, I'll show you everything that's outside, and then we'll head inside and I'll give you a full tour around. As I say, we are travelling on the day ferry. This is a day one, there's not an overnight for us today. This is the first time we've travelled during the day, and it's quite nice to see it in the daytime, even though it's blowing a gale and it's absolutely freezing, but it's just nice to be able to see it in the daytime. So I'll head down there and show you what's down there, and then I'll get in the nice and cosy warm. Whew, takes your breath away. There's a massive big wind farm out there. This is the North Sea that we're in. And as I say, this is a daytime ferry crossing from Harwich in the UK to Hook of Holland. Sails at 9 AM and arrives around 5:30 PM into Hook of Holland on the same day. You can hire the cabins, even for a day crossing. You can hire different class of cabins for different prices. I'll try and put a little bit more detail on the video once we get inside on the costings of that, but we've not gone for that today just because there's plenty of seating area inside, and that's all we would be doing anyway. There'd be no sleeping going on because it's in the middle of the day. So let's head down onto the next deck down, and then everything, once we're inside, we're on deck 9. Everything other than that is just accommodation and carports. Everything, all the customer areas, public areas are on deck 9 on this particular vessel. So there's a big sun deck out here with some benches, which on a nice sunny day would be, well, it's sunny today, on a nice warm day it'd be nicer. You can't have access at the minute on the top 2 decks. You can have access on the deck we started on, the one below, and then the one we're on now, and this one is the one that leads inside. So this is deck 9 on the vessel. I'll head round here and just show you this outdoor bit. There's a football pitch, and well, I say cage, but it's not, because if your ball goes over there, you might lose it. So if you kick it particularly hard and it goes through the gap there, you could lose it, because it could bounce, and you've lost the ball. But there is a football pitch outside, and you can see the smoke coming out the top of the boat there, steam, and then there's more seating areas down there as well. That is a smoking area at the bottom as well, so that's cool. There is basketball in there as well. We'll head inside and I'll show you what's on board. I might take a little look as well and just go up. I've not seen it already because we've not gone up any steps, but I might go take a look at the accommodation deck just to have a little nosy about and take you with me. So we'll head inside. Oh God. Right, so inside.
Can I be in that vlog?
Yes. Right, so there's a games area there as well. That's when you first come in, and then there's a big coffee shop, and you get some booze from here as well. If you want your Heinekens, it's €5.80. Everything on board is in euros, so it's €5.80 for a Heineken. A rosé wine, large glass, $10.50. You can get small snacks as well, so you can get ham and cheese baguette for $7.50, and that's your teas and coffees as well. And there's a big seating area and loads of seats all at the side of the with the windows at the side of the boat. They're the ones that get taken up first. There's TVs as well showing sports, ESPN4 on that one, Ziggo 6 Sport on that one. I'll show you the little map and then we'll have a little nosy up. So this is the map of deck 9. As you can see, it's signposted everywhere, so you know where you're going. That's where we started the tour, just on the sun deck there. And there's the social cafe and bar, which we've just walked through, and this is the section we're in now. So there's still that side of the ship to look at. We'll take a little nosy up here, just because I've not been up here yet. So this is where the accommodation is. I think it's very similar to the DFDS and the P&O. Yeah. Very similar. And as I say, there is all different styles of cabin. You can get one berth, two berth, three berth, four berth. I think there's even 5 berth. You can get window ones, inside, outside cabins. But we've not gone for that option today, just because we thought we were only going to be on the ship for 6 hours, 6.5 hours or so. So we thought we would just rest in the communal areas, and we wouldn't really need a room per se. There's the model of the ship. And when we get there, those windows there, you can just see that's where we're sat at the minute. This second one from the right at the bottom, that's where we're sat. So I'll take you to that point. So you've seen the social bar and the coffee bar that way. We go this way. This is where the duty frees are. There's 2 different ones. This one on the left with the alcohol and the perfumes was open earlier when we first boarded the ship. The other side wasn't. This only opened about half an hour, 40 minutes after departure. So I'll just show you the sort of things that's in this side. So you've got your little toys and things, like your little crayons and books, and then it's just your sweets. Ferrero Rocher, €13 for Ferrero Rocher. Your Kit Kats, you're 2 for $3.90 on the Kit Kats, or $2.70 for a little one. So I'd go for the bigger one for sure. 2 of the bigger ones. Pringles, the Pringles are 2 for €5.50 or $3.50 for one. Toblerone, yeah, it's not duty free without a pile of Toblerone. And the big ones are 2 for $17 or $10.50 each, and the little ones are $2.50 each. You can see the view. There's 2 windows in this duty free. There's lots and lots of areas by the windows that you can sit. There's ones with tables, there's ones where you can just sit out at the front, which I'll show you when we get there, and you can see where the ship's going. So there is lots and lots of seating areas. I don't know if it's a quiet day or not today, but we've had no problem finding seats anywhere we've gone, and there's lots of empty seats, which I'll show you as we're going around. So you've got a little bit of beauty products in this part as well, which is all the creams and the makeup and stuff. Okay, and then the other side is the alcohol and the perfumes and things. So I'll take a little quick nosy through. 2 for €27 on the bottles. And then all your perfumes. It's what you get on every duty free. We do like to come into the duty free whenever we go to an airport or a ferry port or on a ferry, or even the Euro shuttle. We went in the duty free, the Le Shuttle. We like to spray the expensive stuff that we can't usually afford. That's where guest services is, look. So we're about halfway through the ship now, and that's where guest services is. If you've got any queries or questions at all. And there is another little coffee house here as well. That's just with your croissants, pain au chocolat, cookies and hot and cold drinks. There's another big seating area here. There is PlayStation as well. This is called the Family Hub, and there is some PlayStations at the bottom there. It's got a few games built in. I think these kids here have been on it since we started about an hour and a half ago. So there's PlayStation both sides of that. Seating area with a TV showing a film. And then a little kids area down there as well. But all the kids area's got is a slide and a little sort of jigsaw thing on the TV. So the kids area, it's called Happy World, but it's quite a miserable Happy World. There's not a lot there for kids, really. It is literally the smallest slide, and basically that's it, just the little TV. There's cash points if you want some cash, but I believe there's a charge. It's not working, but I'm sure it did say there was a charge on there to get cash out. Guest services. So this is more sort of staff, I think. Is this where you go for if you're staff? Passenger walkway. So this might be the way we come out if you're on foot, or if we're going down to the cars. The cars are quite a few floors down, so it was quite a few steps coming up to this deck, to deck 9 from the car park. So we'll keep on going through so I can show you everything else to see. I think we're pretty much at the front now. This is the restaurant. We did have breakfast in here. I had a large cooked breakfast, and that was €15, and that was nice. That had bacon, sausage, egg. It was really filling. There was lots of food on the plate. And this is the main dining area. I think this is called Taste. That's where you get your food from, and lots of seating, as you can see. And that's it. There is a bar there as well, the Riva bar, and then loads of seating area by the windows again. And this is the very front of the boat. This part is the Stena Plus, where you can pay a small additional fee, and there's no children allowed under 8 years old in that bit, but that's like a sort of segregated area, and you can get teas and coffees in there, I believe, as well. There's a little code on the door, code box to put in to get you access into there, but as I say, no children under 8 are allowed, and there is a small charge to gain access to that. And this is the front. This is the bit I was telling you about. So when I showed you on the model, I showed you the 2 windows to the far right. We was in the second one, so that's that. So where we are, this is the front of the ship. And you get some good views from this point. Those guys are just sat down there, laying. Zach's doing some maintenance work on the chair. What? Oh, you put it under there?
I got my phone under there.
There you go, you can do that. So that's it. That is the full tour of the facilities and the public deck anyway of the Stena Hollandica. There is 2 vessels on this route, I think. One Stena Hollandica and one Stena Britannica. The Stena Hollandica is the one we're on. If we're on this one again, then I won't do another tour. If it's the Britannica one, I might do another tour if it's much different to this one. But anyhow, if you've enjoyed the video, please do pop a like on it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for lots more content from our Netherlands mega trip. It starts today, and then tomorrow we're going to Doonrail. We're going to head to Doonrail tonight, and then we're going to the theme park tomorrow, and then we've got loads planned. Check out the Netherlands mega trip video on the channel if you want to know what we're doing, and do subscribe to the channel to catch all them amazing vlogs from the theme parks, from the water park, from the Euro camps that we're going to, and just basically the whole 2-week Netherlands mega trip theme park holiday. As I say, if you've got any questions or queries about this particular crossing, if I know the answer, I will answer them. If you pop them in the comments down below, I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and if I don't know the answer, I will let you know I don't know. Let me know if you've been on the ship, let me know what your thoughts are, let me know what your experiences are, and thank you so much for watching. Pop a like on it, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye bye.